where we always went to church. My dad played the guitar, my mom played the organ, big brother played the organ and the piano, sister could sing, both sisters could sing, play piano a little bit. So music was definitely running through the family. And I actually originally started out on drums, and it grew into something that I really loved to do. And then when I didn't have access to it, through jamming with, just doing freestyle jams with The Movement, back when we used to call it The Movement at SMU. In our jam sessions, it was just random one night. We had brother Jonathan Jackson. He brought his bass to the jam session, and I just kind of picked it up when he stepped out, played a few notes, and then talked to Leslie afterwards, and I was like, hey man, that was really cool that we had a bass line with our jam session, and then I just bought a bass, and the rest is history.
Raised on gospel, whether it's old and new, also R&B, jazz, and pop mainly. But I'm also classically trained, 2 degrees in music, so I sing opera, but I sing jazz and gospel and R&B, and mix it all in one.
Environment, you know, growing up in church and playing in church, you know, I was really attracted to the drums, and early on, I remember playing for youth group. That was pretty much where I started playing consistently. And it really was pushed on me by my dad. I mean, he saw the gift, and he bought me a drum set one Christmas, and I mean, I've never been the same since then. And yeah, I mean, and I'm just going strong, still practicing every day, and you know, God is good, so yeah. All right.
Well, about myself, I felt amazing at all times. but no, it's just fun to just watching the other two members just go at each other, just fight for it all, and roasting. It's so funny. But then they'll roast and start playing and jamming and just come with the most random stuff that is so sick. And so now I've gotten inspired to start writing music again. I'm like, wait a minute, I wrote that song. Hold on, I wrote that song. But it comes out of you when you have somebody you vibe with on a musical level, where you just enjoy the style they bring to it. And all of us are just dorks when it comes to music, and we get excited about absolutely everything we like. And we vibe, you know, because we're vibing.
I love the folks involved. You know, you got Cornell Lacey, Knucklehead Cornell Lacey, and then you got Dameron Grove, who is a beast at singing. Yeah, but yeah, Cornell is a beast at bass too. So and I love him for real.
Well, it originally started with myself and Leslie and brother Michael Pittman. We used to just do these jam sessions at SMU, and it was something that we liked to do. We kind of had it open for everybody. But as that progressed, Leslie kind of approached me a little bit afterwards, and he was kind of like, hey, do you want to kind of elevate this to the next level? So then it went from the movement to just movement, and then it went from just open jam sessions to, okay, now we want to grow as musicians. So, you know, so that what does that entail? Well, that means, you know, trying to play more difficult material, coming up with your own songs, and trying to do some shows, get some recognition, and just have people have a good time listening to our music. Movement as a whole, I feel like it's fun. You know, we used to listen to the Snarky Puppies, the Grits bands, the Funky Knuckles, and we used to just kind of like be like, man, this is so awesome. But it's like now we have our way of creating the same effects, but it be our music, or we're the ones that's creating that feeling for other people. So I have, you know, when I look at the response to the Snarky Puppies, RC and the Grits, and Funky Knuckles, and other bands, I'm excited to see the response, because I know people want to hear good music, and I feel like that's what we bring to the table.
I mean, we're groovers, and we love to we love to move people with music, you know, hence movement, and it's a joy to do it. And I mean, Dameron is excellent in vocals and all that he does. Like, he's just an excellent guy. Cornell, like, just everything. Like, Cornell is just naturally gifted on bass, and everything that he does is just on point. Like, he just it's a beast. But so yeah, I mean, what I expect from movement in the future, I mean, I just expect this to grow in every area. I mean, it's this thing is just all about growth, just trying to be better individually and as a group. I mean, because we always have to be moving somewhere, you know, as long as you're moving. That's pretty much it. So yeah, that's all I got to say. Leslie Ratliff on drums. I'm good. All right.
Like, the band is so different from me. To me, I can say this: I'm with the band, and I always wanted to say I'm with the band. So the fact that I'm saying that now, and I'm actually excited about coming to rehearsal, and I get excited about it, feels a good sign. As far as where we're going, I honestly am not sure, because I'm wary of going super mainstream because of the perversion of our art. But I know we have something far too good to be contained in one area. So I see it expanding to other places, but I want to keep it more of a cult following. You know, those R&B artists who are in the business for a long time. Jaheim, very low key, but a cult following. Erykah Badu, her art has stayed consistent throughout it all, even when she put an album, because people who know her music know anytime it comes out, without a single, they'll move it. And so with the way that we do our music and who we know, that's where I see us be able to sell out a show and not have one primetime music video out there. So hashtag turn up, hashtag movementband.com, hashtag get like me.